Stop talking to me.
You are just
Stop talking to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that smile. That's the smile. That's the smile. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished.
Leave me alone.
God, I love your voice.
Oh my God.
I do. Almost.
I'm in the small chair. Don't you have no bad posture on my account, okay?
I don't have bad posture on your account. Oh, remember ourselves?
I just have a hangnail. I get the worst hangnails, and I get them very frequently. So I wouldn't say they're the worst. They're just frequent hangnails. Yeah, and it's like an obsessive, compulsive. Like I keep picking at it, so I've got to just go ahead and just chop it off.
That makes sense.
That was one of your sound effects. Like the swoosh.
Was it? Yes. I love how your voice mimics that.
I'm an actor. I'm a regurgitator. You tell me exactly what to do.
Goofball.
No, that's why Michael liked me so much. Is like because
of your memory retention.
No, because of my regurgitation.
Oh.
Like when he would read me, like Taco Tuesdays, I could be like Taco Tuesdays, and he'd be like, "That's perfect." And I was like, "You tell me how it's supposed to sound, and I can actually just do it exactly back the way you were talking about."
Nice. I like where this is going.
Yeah. So I miss those. I know who is that? Who is that in the background?
Oh goodness, my phone.
Good evening, Kelly. Hi, Gigi. Good evening, Sylvia. Hi, Krista. Constance is here. Says good evening, Autumn and Richard. Good evening, TC. Hi, Erica.
Good evening.
Hi, CC. Hi, Beth. Good evening, Dr. Wise. Hi, Vita. Glad that you can join us. Good evening, Pamela. Hi, Gigi. Latania's here. Says hey. Hi, Shelly. Vita says, smash the like button for coming to the live. You're right. Rashana's here, says, good evening.
I know. I'm loving all of this.
So, as you can see, I'm not in the big chair because I've reserved the big chair for
the mystery guest.
Mystery guest. Any guess who it's going to be at all?
Suspense. The suspense.
It's killing me.
I was going to say that.
Oh, my God. It's my mom.
Just in time to be the live favorite.
No, you were not the live favorite because you were late. And so you do not
late.
But no, we had already started the live. Ergo, you were late. That's all I'm saying. So
if she was a special guest,
I was lifting weights.
What is that? Why is my family so random?
But this was from back in the days. Wait, so we had to lift. These were like literal weights.
How much does that weigh?
70s.
I don't want to touch that.
I cleaned it all off.
It still looks very dirty. It looks very dirty.
Is it just
it's like
plastic?
sand in it.
Mama, how much does it weigh?
Does it say it on there?
3 pounds.
Here, touch that.
That's why I promise you I cleaned it off. 3 pounds.
Let's say that.
No, absolutely.
Oh, and look at this lovely bag that I got.
I don't want to touch your 70s yard sale stuff. Oh my God. Joyce is here, says hello everyone. I hope everyone had a good You're right. Hope everyone had a good day. Everybody's saying hi to my mama.
Hi everyone, Dr. Wise and
we have a vintage weight.
Leisha says hello from Indiana. Hi G.
Nice.
Good evening. Felicia said I'm here, able to watch some of the live. I'm glad that you're here. Hi Holly, good to see you.
Hi, good evening.
Pamela said I was just going to say mom. Of course it's mom or Amber. That's about it.
Now we're showing off.
Dr. Wise says shake weight. I don't know what that
was.
But I don't know what that was.
However,
that's what I thought at first.
Pamela said it's just a hand weight. Nah, I don't know what that was.
It's straight.
It's like a Flintstones weight.
It looks like a bone. Yeah, I was like, what is that? A femur of a beast?
They throw on the side of Fred's car at the
end. Good evening, Gail. Hi, Teresa. Melanie's here. Says finally made it. I'm glad that you're here. Mookie says, hey guys, joining for my second walk of the day. You're not the only one that can go on 2 walks in a day, Mookie. Funny story.
And told me after the fact thing.
Yeah, because I didn't know you wanted to go on a walk. Let me see. I am going to brag about it. Well, but see, it's not just out of the good and kind. That stance is, I mean, way to be prideful. We went on 2 walks today, did a total of 7 miles, but that was only because we just did not want to go walking anymore for the month. We were like, you know what? We only got 1.5 miles left. If we just knock this out, we can get to 50 today, and then we don't got to worry about this for the rest of the month. And that's what we did.
The rest of the month, you put that a day.
It's 2 days. Thank you very much. And like, we just didn't have to worry about it. So now we don't have to go walking tomorrow. We don't have to go walking on Friday.
I can Friday, but I can tomorrow.
Nah, we ain't going. Nah, you can go. You got legs. You can go walking all you want to.
It is beautiful.
Cece's here. Says first live. I'm so glad that you're here,
Welcome,
Cece.
Cece.
Welcome,
Yeah.
Cece.
The live favorite because she's the first.
Cece, you can be the initial live favorite. I'm going to go ahead and W the live favorite, but if something else happens, then we're going to transfer it, okay? It is transferable.
It's a temporary.
It's a temporary. Melanie says, nice shirt, Mom. I know, right? Nice shirt. Mookie said, I finished the challenge a while ago. This is just my usual thing for my off days. Well, good for you, Mookie. Then ain't nobody asked you to talk about how long ago you finished the challenge. So
it's because now it's just what you want.
yes.
You don't feel forced to.
Yeah, no. So that
It's
is
just Mookie's regular every day.
Yeah, we are not 2-a-day walkers regular every day.
No.
Gail says, just finished watching the What I Eat in a Day video before this. Oh, awesome. Everybody, I put the video up today. It's one of my favorites. Like, Sunday was a good day overall with like seeing my family and then taco tray, but then going swimming and like, watching TV and everything.
It was fun.
Like,
it was very fun.
Melanie said, do any of you measure for progress sake? You mean like measure my body? Absolutely, I do measure my body. So oh God, look at my arms. It doesn't even look bad at all. Woo, wait. Yes, I definitely measure my arm. Yeah, I take my own measurements. Like when I get to a point where it makes sense for me to share them, I am going to share them. But yes. Let's see.
Now, how far are the measurements?
Yeah, you are backwards.
Oh yeah.
Joyce said, I did 5-mile walk away the pounds this morning. That is so amazing. I'm so excited that you are racking up the miles, Joyce, from the luxury of your own living room because it be hot in Florida. How are you doing? Dang, Mom, come on now. Press the mouse.
102.
Felicia said it's 102 outside. I'd love to go for a walk, but it ain't happening. Way too hot. Watching from a small town in Washington State. It gets to 102 in Washington State. That's crazy. Here, you want to set it up?
I still can't see it. I'll be like this.
That's when you need some type of body of water near you.
Poor Mom. My mama just can't see. Yeah, just hold it right here. Just hold it in front of your face.
Yeah, you can just hold it. It's okay.
Yeah.
We can blur it out.
Good evening, Anita. Glad that you're here. Dr. Wise says Joyce is racking up those miles. Yes, she is. Joyce is doing her own countdown to Keto Palooza challenge. Like I think she's going for like close to 250 miles, like with her walk away the pounds videos. God. Exactly. Good for you, Joyce, because I will be doing nowhere near that many miles. I'll tell you that.
And you sell something.
Cece said, my exercise was 12-hour shift today. Just got off. You right. I know, right?
I want to track that as you're working.
Exactly. TC said, I'm going to start a 1,000-mile challenge for the next 12 months, starting in August. I'll essentially be walking to Salt Lake City over the next 355 days. That's cool. Okay.
Like literally?
1,000-mile challenge divided by 12. That's like 80 something, right? 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96. It's 8.5. So that's 85 miles a month.
I don't even know where we start.
Oh, ow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
85 a month. I love it.
Quick says, do y'all use Keto Coach test strips? No, but not because it's any worse than any other one. So the 3 main testers, really the 2 main testers that I've heard of are Keto Mojo. I do have a Keto Mojo. I bought that with my own money a long time ago. Then last year at KetoCon, that's when I saw Keto Coach. I was like, oh, there's another ketone testing monitor out here. Way to go. But I didn't buy it. Because I already have a Keto Mojo. And then we just talked about that Fora, that Fora Care monitor that I just got. I'll have a discount code for them soon, but that one's good as well. But once again, I got that one for free also. So it's just like you only need one, in my opinion. Like Keto Coach, Keto Mojo, Fora, like whatever. Yeah, they give you the same. You don't need more than one, but that's the only reason I don't use Keto Coach is because I don't have one. So because I didn't buy one because I already had one. Krista said, I had to wait for a tornado warning to pass before I could go on my evening walk. Dang, girl, I would have been like, the Lord said he did not want me to walk tonight because there could be a twister outside. But I mean,
that's
wait
what she did.
Yeah.
Until she went till it was over.
Oh, 100% chance of rain. Oh, good thing we ain't got nowhere to go. Yes, like I am excited to be done. That is exciting. That is very exciting.
Lemonade out of lemons.
Yes. Rashana says, I have the keto coach. What are your thoughts? How do you feel? But see, in my opinion, you can't really compare it to anything if you don't have a keto mojo or a FloraCare, you know, like, but as long as it measures your ketones and blood glucose in a way that like you think makes sense, hey, go for it. You know,
there you go.
Krista said, I am starting another 300-mile virtual challenge next week, giving myself 6 weeks to complete it. Golly, that's 50 miles a week. What are y'all doing? 50? I mean, good for y'all. So Pamela said that would have been my sign to stay at home. You're right. It's like, oh, tornado? Okay. No. We're good. Let's see what's on TV here. So, yeah.
Why is that why they say little Spanish? They didn't go out there.
Rashana said we were on tropical storm watch for this weekend. Yeah, I mean, that's Florida for you. We get twister watches sometimes, but yeah, that's just gonna be y'all's life right there. So
yeah,
I mean,
especially this time of year.
That's Florida, exactly. So yeah, so
right when that temperature gets all fluctuating.
Oh, fluctuating.
It's a scientific.
Nice, scientific, absolutely fluctuating. That's what my weight be getting like sometimes. All fluctuating. Yeah, thank you. So
you actually legitimize me.
Gail said it just started pouring rain here. Yeah, no, we don't have any yet, but according to Mother, it shall be coming. So
'tis the night.
Dr. Watt said, I love my Keto Mojo, Bluetooth enabled to track my readings in the app. Ooh. Are they all Bluetooth enabled, or was that like a newer version? Because I haven't even checked to see. I have not even downloaded the app, thought to hook mine up. I really don't test a lot anymore, and the most recent test I've done have been on the Fora app, or the Fora monitor, and I haven't tried to hook that up to anything.
So you haven't done.
Melinda says I'm Keto Mojo. They were definitely, from what I experienced, the first on the market, so I would imagine that a lot of people have Keto Mojos. So.
What do you think about this?
Mom asks, what do I think about this? Let's see what this is, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I just looked up and it says, below is a list of 8 herbs and spices that have the power to burn fat and make you slim in no time.
No. There are no herbs and spices. There is no drink that melts fat. Like, that is all marketing, you guys.
Did you get an email?
Like, just from your friend in Nigeria? Like, it's a scam. Like,
grandfather.
Like, exactly. And he needs to send you a check. He needs your bank account. Exactly. So, like, in my opinion, no, none of that stuff, like,
I got a question.
Works.
As far as
I got a caveat.
Sure,
okay, that's right. Okay,
caveat.
I know,
but that might not actually be what she
word
has.
I know, but interjection. So, but I hear turmeric though is good for the joints and muscles.
Yes, no, that's what I'm saying. There are herbs that do specific things, like cinnamon's good for inflammation, but like this stuff might accelerate some fat burning. But I mean, in my opinion, if you put any of that stuff in a hot beverage and drink it, that'll do, heating up your body will burn more calories. It's about the temperature of the beverage more than it is what that stuff is. These
turmeric,
things,
cinnamon, cayenne pepper, cumin, cinnamon, rosemary.
They will, I mean, like all, these is y'all's dogs, okay? I don't even want these dogs. All those things will increase your weight loss, or your fat loss marginally, nowhere near an effect where it's like required or recommended. Like it'll be like, I was only going to lose 5 pounds, but then I drunk that cinnamon tea every night and now I lost 20. Like that's not what it's going to be. It's going to be like, oh, now I lost 6.5, which don't get me wrong, 6.5 is more than 5, but it's not necessary to add to your diet. And so no. Delete. So Joyce said, you're right. Let me see. Rashana said Mama Jones, not the 11 herbs and spices. I know, right? So TC says muscle burns fat. Use that way. Exactly. Use the muscle. Beth said, I recently bought a keto coach. Oh God. After 2.5 years keto, I wanted to know what I tested. Yeah. In my opinion, having one of those meters is okay. Keto Mojo, Keto Coach, the Care. And there might be some other ones out there, but I've just never heard of them. So Melanie says, Mom, since walking, are you losing like weight or a size or anything like that? But see, here's my mom's problem though. She don't be measuring though. Like I asked Mom how much she weighed this morning. I know how much I weigh at any given moment, you know?
Oh, well, I mean, if I had markers and boards and
all you need is a scale.
Well, you do have a Fitbit, don't you?
That's shade.
Exactly.
Push your bag up there. There you go.
That's funny. Pamela said, I got my own 3 dogs that are always barking. Yeah, they're the worst.
This is a 3-dog night.
Rebecca said, where's your sister? I don't know. Doing something.
Living life.
Doing well on her business.
She is doing well. She sent me a card thanking me for joining her team.
Oh, yeah, she posted the team. It's a nice.
There's a ton of them. Exactly. So you guys, like, I wear those lashes because I love them. And she's like, well, you should sign up to sell them. And I'm like, but I'm never going to sell them. Like, she's like, anytime you wear them, just say, I'm wearing lashes. If you want to buy them, go here. I was like, okay, I can do that. Cause I do that with like most of the products that I eat, like, if you want this, you can go here and do that. So I do absolutely love to wear the lashes because I love the way that I look, but I'm not going to be like, and you should buy the lashes too, so you can love the way you look. Like, no, but passively, if you're like, oh, daggone, I like your lashes and I would buy those if I knew where to buy them, I'm going to tell you where to buy them and they're going to be a link in the description. So apparently officially I've joined her team. So yeah. So anytime you buy lashes using the link that I post, it helps Amber. And that's all I want to do in life is help Amber, So yes.
Are you having college flashbacks?
I am having college flashbacks from what we talked about this morning. So Quick said, y'all look great. Thank you very much. Felicia said, love watching your channel. Would love to stay and watch longer, but gotta go. Oh, bye, Felicia. Oh no, bye, Felicia.
See you later, Felicia.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
Greetings, exactly.
I do that at work as girls named Felicia, and I specifically say, see you later, Felicia.
Yeah, I can't be like, bye, Felicia. Exactly. You're right. That just happened
long,
to me.
Felicia.
So. Exactly. So long, Felicia. So Mary Taquito said, I'm more low carb and doing well. I just made a yummy dinner and I'm excited for dessert. You right? Hey, I would be excited for dessert too. Keisha says, been so long since I've been able to join a live. Hey, Autumn, and your arms look amazing. Way to go for all your hard work.
I know,
Thank you. I'm just gonna stay here and live like this from now on. So yes, I do take measurements and I have lost weight in like inches in my arms and everything like that. But most of the weight is gonna come off my midsection. So between my belly button and my knees.
That out.
Because my clavicle, I can't do. I could, like this is straight bone that you touching right here. But I have a lot of jiggly bits around my midsection. So yes.
Slow down.
Dr. Wise says,
slow down on some of those jiggly bits.
Do you sleep? Exactly. He's like, don't lose it. I'm like, it's all going. I'm gonna be skin and bones I'm gonna be muscly thick. That's what it's gonna be. Okay. It's not gonna be fat. Okay. It's gonna be muscle. Okay. Dr. Watts says, do you sleep in them? No, absolutely not. I do not sleep in the lashes. The lashes? Yes, but that's because
they're magnetic.
That's because they're magnetic, and I wouldn't need to. Like, I could take them off. Whereas if I had to like wipe my whole face, like I would sleep in my makeup if I didn't want to wipe the whole thing off. But these lashes are just easy to take off and put back on their little lash holders.
Easy breezy.
What about the adhesive on there? Can you get back up in the morning and slap them back on, or do you have to
You'd probably have to reapply if you slept just in the magnetic liner. Well, no, here's the whole thing. If you take the lashes off, you're going to have to reapply the eyeliner because sometimes the eyeliner comes off on the magnet, it's like it sticks to it. Yeah, exactly. So you have to
nose lash.
Exactly. It's just stuck right here. Yes. So yes, I wouldn't recommend sleeping in them, but they are really they're really easy to put on, which is just all that I cared about. Quick said, I like the discipline that you have. Thank you very much. I am feeling in a really good place right now, and I'm really on a roll, and I'm proud of myself, and I'm just looking forward to checking off them goals. Check.
So like a strategy, so well organized. Checks and balances.
Lainey says, I don't do keto anymore, but I love you, so here I am. Good for you. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate it. Cece said bumped up my salmon intake this week. We're actually going to get some smoked salmon this weekend for our bagels, you guys.
Oh my God. This
is all the non-keto talk we're going to do, but we already ordered our Panera bagels for Saturday. Like I'm very excited about that. Like I love bagels. One of probably my number 2 favorite form of carb behind bread. So just like bread. Well, let's take all the sweets. The cake is of course number 1, the icing. But if we're just going like, carby food, like I'll take a slice of bread over rice or potatoes any day. All that stuff is good. Don't get me wrong. But preference, I'll take bread and then I'll take bagels. So I'm excited about that.
What's the cinnamon butter?
Yeah, well, we're getting like the hazelnut cream cheese spread. Yeah, so yeah, I'm excited. So we've already done that. That's on Saturday. And then we also looked ahead to the cheesecakes that we want from the Cheesecake Factory. And we looked ahead and saw what we're getting from Cold Stone. No, we're getting a whole cheesecake from Costco. That is Richard's birthday cake, is like a cheesecake because he doesn't like regular cake. But we also have a gift card to the Cheesecake Factory. So that's what we're going to use as like our fancy cheesecakes by the slice, So that's what so we already did some reconnaissance. You know me, I like to do some, research. I can't just show up and be like, "Ooh, what do I want?" No, I got to have it meticulously planned out.
How you are.
So I am excited.
Oh gosh.
Constance said, "All right, Autumn, those guns are dangerous." Well, thank you very much.
Shooters, man.
Girl, boo. Gail said, "Which lashes were you wearing? They looked good. Everyday look. They were called Ladies' Night, so they were. I really, really did like them.
Wasn't there 2 versions?
Yes, there was. I had Ladies' Night, but then I also had another one called 9 to 5, and those were not thick enough.
You're working 9 to 5, something.
Oh no, you don't even know the word. No. I thought you were going somewhere. You didn't even know.
You were about to do it. I was going to join with you, but no.
So yeah, the ones that were called 9 to 5, they were a little too sparse, but they're long. So if you have thick lashes and you're looking to add length, then 9 to 5 is good. But I have I don't really have thick lashes, and so I needed to add thickness.
Yes.
And so those worked. Let me see. Jennifer said, "Good evening, Autumn, Richard, Whack and Wark fan from Florida. Finally made a Whack Wednesday. I'm glad that you're here." So
I can't see.
Quick said, "Keto starting to catch on. I wish there was more keto friendly bakery. I think it's a new market." Yeah. I think about that sometimes about like, I wish there was just a place I could go stop and pick up something.
Where everybody knows your name?
No, where everyone knows that I'm keto and that they don't even, like you don't even have to like question, is this sugar free, blah, blah, blah.
You can just shop with that.
Yeah. So
worry-free shop.
In Atlanta, there's
sugar free shop.
Zamba Wango. Ooh, sugar free shop is the
Did I just come up with something?
You came up with something. Sugar free shop. Open one in your town. Where I could just go pick up something and just be like, you see, he's still going. Yep. It's called Zamba Wango in Atlanta. So, but I know there are places in other cities, but there's nothing here in Louisville that I know of. So
not yet.
Yeah, it's not yet.
Melody says the grandbabies are there. We'll catch you on the replay. Pay attention to them babies. Pay attention to them babies. Dr. Wise says everyone is on the lashes now. I can't wear them. I would rub those things off. Yeah, like the lashes just blew up in my timeline. I was like, first of all, one person started wearing them, then now 40 people sell them, and I was like, if we're all selling them, who's buying them? But hey, do whatever you can. But I do like the lashes, but I only wear them on the days where I wear makeup. And so I wouldn't really rub my eyes on a day that I'm wearing makeup anyway. So the lashes work out for me. Yeah,
you might need the 9 to 5.
So yeah.
That's a rubbing.
That's a habit. Exactly. That's a rubbing thing. Rashana said, we had a keto bakery in the city where I work. I loved it, but it shut down. Oh, that's sad. Gail said there are a lot of keto bakeries, but they are all over the place. You can order online though. Yeah, exactly. Like there's not like a chain, first of all, and there's no like there's no guarantee that there's going to be one in your city, but you know, there are more of them out there than there used to be. So
I agree.
Did you watch Christian?
Lenny said they'll all be able to sell them. People be shopping. Women be shopping.
Not
women be shopping.
A woman from shopping.
Yes.
Oh, I like where this is going.
Did I watch Christian's like
made like a seafood?
Gosh, I saw that and I was just like,
what happened?
So Bomb Ass Meal Preps made, you know how he normally makes sweet stuff, but on Instagram yesterday he did this whole Instagram series of stories about how he was making like a seafood bake or like a seafood salad. It's not a salad because it was hot, but like he just put like shrimp and scallops and all sorts of things that you would like and cream. It's like no, he like heated it up in like a hot dish. Maybe he put it over rice or something. But either way, that's one thing that I can't have all mixed together is seafoods. Like, why would I want shrimp and scallops all tossed together? So
you want that, but you want like a broth and like actual taste.
No, it was more of a cream. I mean, he put spices in it and stuff like that, but it was more like a cream Alfredo.
I've had amazing seafood stews and broth.
Yeah, that's kind of what he.
He didn't do that.
Wookie was asking this morning when she
I've
was
never seen it, but I
signing
know
off about swag bags for those who don't make it to Keto Palooza.
Oh, the answer to that is the plan, but it depends on how much extra we have left over.
What's the question?
Am I going to be selling swag bags to people that can't attend Keto Palooza?
Keto Palooza.
Yeah.
Nice.
So once again, that is the
ready.
plan, but it just depends on how many I left, how much stuff we have left over. I am overshooting the number, so we should, but you never know. So that's that. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
There we go.
Gail said, there are no keto bakeries anywhere close to me. Yeah, none either here in Louisville.
Hello, Cat Luna.
Not yet.
Yes, I know, right? Lane says, why wouldn't you want shrimp and scallops together? Yeah, that's because I don't like seafood. Like, I bet it tastes really good.
But I'm like, when we mix like cream cheese, it's thick as that. That's just, I don't think it needs to be like a thin, soupy kind of. Like
I like Alfredo sort if I was going to do anything like that.
Seafood with scallops and shrimp?
I'm not eating that anyway. Okay. So, Rashana says, I will be purchasing a swag bag. Well, of course, you'll be getting one for free because you'll be attending the event. But yes, in addition, you could purchase an extra one. Say you want to take one back to a relative or for people that really can't come. I just want y'all to know, though, this shipping is going to be nuts, though. Like, I mean, the shipping is going to be expensive in itself, depending on how much the stuff weighs. But I will try, it just depends on how much we have. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love all of that.
Dr. Y said quarantine alerts are plastered all over Kentucky about these hotspot states. Yeah, we had to reel it back and change the, we had to change the capacity for in-person seating restaurants. And also they closed down bars. Now, our hope is that by doing this now early, they'll be able to loosen it a little by, the end of August and things like that.
Really want to have Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, exactly. But worst comes to worst, like I said, the ballroom that we're in is definitely enough for like socially distanced where everyone could be sitting across a chair from me, like a chair apart from each other, no matter what. Like we can keep our distance. And then worst comes to worst, we can order in from a restaurant downtown, so it won't be the walking around downtown experience, but you can get, food, from there, but we're in a position like we're not going to really be in super confined close quarters. We can definitely maintain social distancing, and I'll be wearing a mask the majority of the time. Like, unless I'm like talking up at the front or something, I'm going to be wearing a mask when I'm around people, safety first. But we will still have an amazing event. So, but it's just like everyone practice your personal safety.
It'll be responsible and safe and
fun. We'll give you every opportunity to be responsible. And so we want to make sure that you are responsible yourself. What's up?
That question that says, does Kentucky, this is for my girl Pamela. Okay, she said, does Kentucky have a mandatory walkway? What's that word? In place for people like flying
quarantine in place?
Other states, flying in from other states. Finished.
They don't want Florida, Georgia, Texas, California 14-day quarantine. I mean, Yeah, I would definitely see where that makes sense. I don't know if it is like mandated, like when you get off the, when you get off the bus or the plane, if they're like, you got to go somewhere. But I mean, honestly, like you're going to be at a hotel, quarantine at a hotel. You know what I'm saying?
About months away.
Yes.
So we'll know more the coming
as we get closer.
Right now, we're just speculating on what could.
Hi, Joe Ray. Glad that you're here. It says, I almost missed it. Yes, you did. We got about 10, 15 more minutes. These two aren't getting on my nerves too bad. So I'm like, we can do this for a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Everyone, doesn't my mom's hair look really nice? Like, I like it.
What do you mean? Are you talking about the style? Because, I guess you want gray now.
Yeah. Well, no, it still looks good. I mean, you got gray hair. That's what she's an old lady, you guys. We got gray hair.
Double nickels ain't old.
Yeah. So my whole thing is, why everyone do their part to remain socially distanced and get y'all states back on track,
so we can do
that we, that it doesn't get any worse. So. Yeah, Dr. Watt said that's my concern. I will keep an eye out for updates. Yeah, we're going to keep an eye out for updates. I mean, it's still touch and go at this point.
Exactly.
So, it is what it is. Like, I'm not putting into the universe that it's not going to happen, but, of course.
We will definitely know more in a few weeks.
Keeping our ear to the streets, of course.
Yeah, check hotel policy rights.
Yes, exactly. So just, stay involved, alert, and I'll be doing the same thing as well.
Exactly. That's exactly what they are, Joe Ray.
Joe Ray said, are those Senegalese twists? Yes, they are. But they're crochets. So they're not like individual box twists. So hair lesson, everyone.
Like I said, I don't know what that. This is my first.
Box braids are when like you take a square of your hair and you attach fake hair right to that square, and then you move on to it. So that they're all individually like you create a box, you part a box on your head and you put a braid in there. You part another box, you put a box. So that takes forever. Imagine having to split your entire head into like 1 by 1 inch squares and then braid fake hair into it. Takes forever. Synthetic. Okay. But then they invented a styling method called crocheting, where it's actually latch hooking, if we're going to be honest. But that way they can braid your hair into, cornrows or like another pattern. And what they can do is actually take already pre-twisted synthetic hair, so pre-braided, pre-twisted, and they can actually loop it through and tie it down and attach it to your your hair with under the braid, and so you just get all this length.
Ta-da!
Exactly, with like a fraction of the time. So basically, if you know how to latch hook an actual rug with yarn, you know how to crochet latch hook. That's all it is. The same way that you dip the yarn in and you pull that knot in order to create that's how you put the hair on. Then you got length immediately.
So
I gotta throw up underneath all this. I'm all natural.
Lady said, I wish.
And that helps you in keto, right? Because it helps you lose weight.
No, it actually adds lots of weight to your hair.
Never mind. Is there herbs and
now.
spices in that?
No, exactly. Rashonda says, if Dr. Wise and I can't make it, you better reschedule. Oh, yeah. I mean, look, a lot of y'all are coming from the same places anyway. A lot of y'all are coming from Florida and the DMV and California and Texas. A lot of you guys are coming from the hot spot states. So if it gets to the point where, those are a no-go, then I will reschedule it. And I mean, I hate for that to be the case. Like, I really don't want to, but I want it to be where everyone can come and have a good time. And,
we still have time to adjust.
Yeah. So we're keeping our ear to the streets. So Pamela said, I like those. 2 of my daughters have them, but not crocheted. What, like the box braid? That's too much. So Joe Ray said, I was wondering that too. I did purple crochet Senegalese twist on my daughter. See, that's another thing. Like, you can just throw in all these colors and patterns and all that stuff. You guys, speaking of colors and patterns, I have an appointment on August 25th to get this done. Okay. Like, I am finally going to get my hair trimmed. I'm going to get it recolored. I'm going to get the pink put back in. I'm going to get the purple brought way up. Like, I'm basically getting my hair did. So I am excited. That'll be the first time.
Let me do a photo shoot
in month. Yes. And then I'm letting you do a photo shoot. Constance said, okay, we see you explaining. I know, right?
That's so cute.
I got to give some context.
That sounds amazing.
So yeah, Cece says
all type of
less manipulating of your own hair. Yeah, when you get crochets, you can just braid your own hair down instead of having to pull and part and do all that stuff. It's a lot. Lainey said, "Go on and teach the people." I know, right? It's crazy, but I just want to talk about sometimes. So
yes,
and so of course, when I went to work, the co-workers with the exact stuff, I said, I already know what they're going to say. Ask whatever. Is that your real hair? Can I touch it? How long is it going to stay that way?
How long did it take?
Yeah. And they didn't let me down. They didn't let me down. They asked all the questions.
Is it synthetic?
Oh my God. They said, is that your hair? They'll say that.
Joyce says, I don't think I can handle it if I can't see y'all in September. I know, Joyce, that's not going to be the case. Everything's going to be good. Everything will be at a point. It won't be over, but it'll be like a dip to where we can just be like safely meet.
That's why we're trying
D
to
said,
the curve
did 2KK decide if they're coming? No, I haven't heard yet if they're coming. I talked to them about it, but there's still time. So they know the invitation's open. So yes. Let's see. Jennifer said mine last 6 weeks. Yeah, Mom, you've had them for 3 weeks.
Well, yes, that's a good question. How long do we keep them in?
I would say 6 weeks
you can
max.
Keep them in till you want to.
Exactly. what might be socially appropriate? So gosh, you've only had them in for, you haven't even had them in for 3 weeks. You're about to be at 3 weeks. See, that's another reason I can't get my hair done like that. It's because I don't like to have the same style like that for that long. So, the amount that you pay for that, you're expected to have it in for 4 to 6 weeks. And I'm just like, nah, I'm not going to be able to do it.
Well, you're supposed to be like carefree. Not worry about it.
And you have to wrap it up at night so you have your
so that your scalp and your edges look good. So oh my gosh, Dr. Watt said last time I got micros, it took 12 hours. I'm sure it wasn't worth it. It wasn't. It just was not. So
12 hours.
Yes. Yeah. That's how long it takes to do your. Yeah. I could sit and get my hair done, or I could drive to Florida. Like which one do I want to do? TC says half car and mask will be there. I know, right? So that's the plan. Yeah.
Do hair.
That's a lot. Yeah. That's the sacrifice that we go through
you
as
ladies
women.
Are beyond amazing.
As women's.
Yeah.
So
beyond amazing you are.
Yes, thank you. All right.
Women
so guys, let's talk about let's talk about my plans for Carnivore August. That's probably what I should have named this line. Carnivore. No, I'm not going to vlog every day.
Yes.
I was thinking about doing Vlogust. Okay, comment. Do you want me to do Vlogust?
Vlogust Rex.
I'm not going to, but do you want me to?
So regardless of what you think.
So maybe I could mix Carnivore August and Vlogust and turn it into Carnivore Vlogust and vlog every day about my carnivore experience. So here's what I'm doing. Last time I attempted carnivore like a few months ago, and it was an #epic fail. And that's because I tried to do too many things at once. So in addition, up until that point, I had been alternate day fasting. I had been having 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day. And I had been having all my vegetables and sweet treats, right? So what I did was I cut out all my vegetables and sweet treats because, hey, carnivore, But what I also decided to do was lower my calories so that I would go to an everyday eating schedule. And I quickly learned after 3 days that was not working for me.
You right.
I would much rather have 2,200 calories in one day and nothing for a day than have 1,500 calories each day. It just does not work for me, So my plan for Carnivore August. So for the first week, we all know Saturday and Sunday is epic birthday cheat day. Yay!
Yes, I'm so glad you're having a birthday.
And then I am fasting on Monday like I normally do. I'm not doing a 2-day fast or anything like that. I'm just fasting on Monday like I normally do. And then I'm eating on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I am going to do intuitive carnivore. Intuitive whole foods carnivore, meaning that I am going to have fewer than 10 total carbs the day, but
per day.
Yes, per day. And but I'm not counting calories. I'm weighing and measuring, and I'm going to tabulate after I eat for the day. So I can have as much carnivore food as I want, and then I'll calculate how many calories that ends up being at the end of the day. So I will be weighing I had 400 grams of ground beef. Oh, I had 6 slices of bacon. Like I'll be keeping track, but I won't be adding it up until the end of the day. And then we're going to see how on Sunday of that week, because I'm fasting, I'm eating on Tuesday, fasting on Wednesday, eating on Thursday and Friday, fasting on Saturday. We're going to see what my weight's like on Sunday of that week to see like, dag, did I not lose any weight from my previous cheat week? Like, can you really eat as much carnivore as you want and not gain weight? Or is 4,000 calories worth of meat a day just not going to do it, no matter what? But then after that, for the next 3 to 4 weeks, however long August is, I will just be doing 2,200 calories of 10 grams of total carbs or fewer.
31 days.
Yes. So that is my plan. So, and the plan or the thought process is, because right now I eat 2,200 calories on my eating day with, 20 net carbs. But the plan is if I have those same amount of calories, but I take out all the vegetables and all the sweeteners and all the things that make, that bloat and hold water. Yeah. I'm hoping to see some, experience some significant weight loss in August.
So basically do carnivore, except hit it with a plan this time.
Exactly. For the last 3 weeks. So yes.
Sounds so
yes, that is what's going on. Jory said I bought a mannequin to teach myself how to do feet and braids. That's awesome. Like a hair mannequin. Yeah, that's amazing. Yes, everyone wants Vlogust. Oh, it hurts.
It prepare you for December.
Yeah, for Vlogmas. That is true.
Is that what happens in December?
Yeah, Vlogmas. Nice. Yeah, that's when they met my honey buns on December the 26th. Because I was like, I got engaged. There's no way I can have this guy anymore. So, that was pretty great. So that's probably what I'm going to do. And so I'm going to chronicle, I probably will do like a sweetheart. If I make a daily video, will you edit it and post it? What? A daily video? See, exactly. Yeah. Everyone, I'm not doing it unless he edits them. So there's that.
Perfect. Brilliant.
But regardless, I will be doing something talking about my, carnivore experience, just because I want to let people know how feasible it is for me, as not being carnivore, not preferring to be carnivore, not thinking that carnivore would be a sustainable diet for me. Like I love vegetables. I love almonds. Like I love having these things as part of my diet.
Going to do ground beef?
For the most part, I'm going to do ground beef, eggs, bacon, and sausage. So I'm going to have a breakfast meal. And then I'm going to have like a taco bowl meal.
What do you say to people who say, okay, you're going to have sausage, bacon, and eggs. Oh, the cholesterol. Oh, you're going to clog your arteries.
So they don't know anything about cholesterol when they say that. Like,
so you have to have vegetables.
No, you just don't. No, you need to say literally, where did you get that information from? And I can find just as much information to refute it. So that's not based on scientific fact. That's folklore that the government gives us because they want you to buy sugar. That's all. Then I turn into a conspiracy theorist. But no, people don't realize that it's not fat that kills you. It's not sugar. It's honestly not carbs that kill you. It's the combination of both. It is the high amounts of fat and the high amounts of sugar that we eat at the same time. Because notice, all naturally high carb and high sugar whole foods, they're low in fat. A banana has no fat. An apple, fruit doesn't have fat in it because it's mostly sugar. Right. Meat doesn't have sugar in it because it's mostly fat and protein. But when you get a donut, Jesus, when you get all the sugar and then you fry it in some fat, that's where the harm comes from.
That's the middle ground.
So it's if I was eating bacon and sausage and pepperoni and all this fatty stuff, and I was having donuts and all this stuff, then yes, that would be bad. Yes. But when one is absent from the other, it just doesn't have an effect.
That's very
Joyce says Dr. Kim Berry talks about that. You're right. Rashana says a lot of people are doing carnivore for August. I just saw Keto Rewind is also, she has a meal plan daily if anyone needs that. Yeah, and she's also going, she's doing carnivore. I know she switched to total carbs, which everyone tends to do at this point in our weight loss journey. You just get to the point where you got to lean it out even more. So
what is that?
moving from net carbs to total carbs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so instead of counting 20. Yeah. And when you know, after, because she's around the 170s now too, and her weight loss has started to stall. And so you get to a point where it's like, I got to reel it in a little bit. And so generally the first jump from doing that is doing from total carbs to net carbs. Yeah. So Lainey says, you're teaching tonight. Yeah, I got to. Because like it is, you know, it just, I want everyone to be free. That's all I'm saying. I want everyone to be armed with the knowledge and make the decisions for themselves, you know? And, you know, if your first word out of your mouth is, well, I can never give up bread. Okay, live your life, you know, but don't complain about being overweight and sick and not knowing what to do about it, you know, like, because we're telling you what to do. So that's all I'm saying. So
there's a way you can take a pill and still eat your bread, right? And lose weight.
Exactly. Right? Yeah. And take your medicine. Last night. Exactly. TC said, put that hamburger on a regular bun and you're in trouble. Exactly. Because it's the fats and the sugars. And that's exactly what bread turns into in your body.
You make hamburger bowls.
Gail says, Dr. Barry just put up a great video on eating as much meat as you want. I will watch that because that's what I plan to do next week. Joy said, I ate bacon and eggs every day for a year and lost 70 pounds. See, my whole thing is, I'm not refuting that you can eat bacon and eggs every day and lose 70 pounds. I'm saying, can you eat a dozen slices of bacon and a dozen eggs every day and lose 70 pounds? You know, it's...
Wait, that's what you're going to do?
No, but I have the option if I want, you know, like, honestly, I always build 2 pieces of bacon into my meal plan. Like, I'm going to have eggs, 2 pieces of bacon and sausage. But if it was up to me, I would have 6 to 8 pieces of bacon every day.
There you go.
You know? So what I'm going to be testing next week is, can I have 3 eggs and a tablespoon of butter, a piece of sausage, and 6 pieces of bacon and still lose weight? And
a partridge in a pear.
Exactly. So that's what I'm going to be testing. It's just like, y'all say you can eat as much as you want, but you know.
Joy says yes, you can.
But at the same time, I do recognize that there's a possibility that I won't want as much food because it is very satiating. I'm like, oh man, I can't even get through them 6 pieces of bacon like I thought I was going to be able to, you know?
You can do what?
Exactly, right? I don't think that's going to happen, but it could be a possibility. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm really looking at experimenting with next week. Like, I'm looking forward to intuitive eating because I know how much an ounce of cheese is, like a handful. Mm-hmm. So I know that when I'm putting cheese on my eggs, it's like, that's probably 2 ounces. But, you know, maybe it'll be 3 eggs and a tablespoon of butter. And I will finally eat as much bacon as I would like, you know. But it's not going to be a gluttonous, like, we're just piling on everything because there's no limits. Like, it's just really, how much would I eat if I didn't have to weigh and measure?
No guard. I like to think no guardrails.
So that's what I'm going.
Training wheels off.
Take the training wheels off, but you're severely limiting the types of food you're eating to whole healthy food.
So it's kind of like training wheels off, but your mom or your dad is still beside you, like running with you.
Yeah.
Like, you got it. Oh my you got it. Don't fall.
Cece says Dr. Barry is carnivore. Yes, he's still going. Yeah. D said, I thought that as long as I was eating healthy carbs and fats, I'd be fine, but I kept putting on weight. So it wasn't until I found keto, I realized you can't have both at the same time. Exactly.
Ding, 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 ding,
exactly.
Ding, ding,
Kat Luna says, folks, this is so amazing. Enjoy this time with Autumn. Ricardo, yes, and moms, all of us WAC fam. I agree. I love this time with you guys as well. Eli here says, good evening, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I was at the gym. What have I missed? First of all, get your life at the gym. Second of all, we've just been over here talking about Carnivore August, where I eat carnivore and vlog in the month of August.
Learning a ton about
just learning a ton.
Our dietary deficiencies. At least mine.
Well, definitely at least yours. So
actually, I don't even eat.
Yes. Joe Ray said, I'm curious to see if you feel fuller all the meat and eat less than what you think. I'm curious about that as well. So yes. Me too. Yeah, I know, right? Gail says Dr. Barry's video is obesity weight loss hack actually works. I will very leading title, so that would definitely make me want to click on it. But yes, I'm going to watch that because I really just want to see.
You should.
It
sounds amazing.
Lady says I cut out the keto and just do intermittent fasting, and I'm still doing well. I'm Haitian, so the cauli rice ain't for me. I know, right? So that's what I was telling Mom. I was like, I bet that if I ate 2,200 calories worth of standard American diet stuff, like, and fasted every other day, I'd still probably be okay. But it's just, I just don't want to. But I will tell you one thing that I miss. One thing that I miss from my old diet is like oatmeal, because you can have like healthy oats and grains and stuff, but like oatmeal with butter, and I would put sugar in it, but I do miss oatmeal. Mm-hmm.
See, if that's the case, I miss cream of wheat.
No, see, I never had cream of wheat. I can't remember last time when I had grits.
Well, you have to make it perfectly.
Yeah, see,
it's just like grits. If you need to be over at pie, you can't go in another room for half a second.
Yeah,
you lost it. Throw it out.
No, so I definitely never see. Yeah, I definitely never see myself going like standard American macros, like 40-40-20 or something like that.
Wait, what?
But I do probably.
Is that the standard?
I'm gonna look into low carb like once I hit a goal, but I don't see myself ever needing to do that, because for me, I'm gonna be keto 90% of the time. Then I'm gonna be crazy sugar monster 10% of the time. Like my everyday diet doesn't necessarily have to include great, as long as I can eat my taco bowl with my lettuce and my guacamole, and then a couple times a year eat Costco cake. Like this really is sustainable for me, and I'm okay with that.
Well, you found your balance.
Yes.
I think that's what everybody has to understand. Once you find your balance that your body's used to,
yes,
then it's pretty perfect until the moment comes and you just plateau.
And you need to find something else.
Change it up again.
Oh, TC says put oatmeal with your skinny syrup on your off keto day. Now that's an interesting idea, because then you have like caramel oatmeal. I love it. Rashada says keto isn't just about weight though. That's the beauty of this, is that there's so many other benefits. Yeah, see, I agree. Like D says can't stand cream of wheat. I know, right?
Cece says cream of wheat with lumps.
No. So that's another thing that I really
just didn't make it right.
love. That's another thing that I love about keto, is that it was the first time where not only did I not focus on weight, but I focused on like feeling good and understanding what was happening in my body when I eat food, and why your blood sugar goes up, and why your body releases insulin, and what happens when it stops detecting insulin, correctly, and just understanding how much sense it makes for your body to use your own body fat as fuel versus, having to put anything else in there. Like it really made a lot of sense to me. So, Lainey says, I'm not going to hold you. Your taco bowls look fire. They are fire. My taco bowls are delicious.
Yes, you do.
So,
you added some extra
Joyce said,
spice
I've been going through all of Dr. Berry's Carnivore 101. I've been getting excited again. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna watch a couple of videos until then, and just think about some options. But I really don't think that variety was my issue last time. I think it was limiting the calories that I was eating. That was the problem. Yeah, I do know, and
the daily.
Yes, exactly. Yes. And I am going to have like sweetener, like I am going to have the whipped cream with the Jordan skinny syrup in it. Mm-hmm. So I will be eating or, consuming some sucralose. I will have Zip Fizz on the days that I want to work out. That's why I'm liking it. I'm going to liken it more to 10 total carbs versus strict carnivore. Don't come at me and being like, that's not carnivore. I know, girl. But I'm not eating over 10 total carbs. So that's my goal for myself. Coming from someone who eats around 50 total carbs a day, that will be a reduction. You got to get in where you fit in, So that's what I'm going to be doing. So
I agree.
Rashana said, Joyce, are you going to be doing Carnivore August? Joyce lives Carna every day. So Joyce is a person
Carna every day.
Because unfortunately, like vegetables and stuff, be messing with Joyce. Like they do a lot of people, So it actually behooves her to eat more carnivore, daily. I know, right? Not to put your business out there, Joyce, but like a lot of people, that affects a lot of people. I'm unfortunate enough to where I can pretty much eat anything and I feel okay. So yes. So I am, so that's about it. We're going to get off here because we've been here a lot. Don't get me wrong. I've had a great time. Like this has been an awesome Whack Wednesday. I hope you learned something. I hope you got reinvigorated and being like, what? Maybe I will try, carnivore for a week in August, or, good to know. I was slacking on my macking, but now I'm going to get back on it, slacking on my I just want you to know that you have the power to change your own life. But as we were talking about with my mom, is that in order to change your life, you have to change your life, because see, y'all be seeing my cousin Kim, like on the walks and everything, and she has made progress. Don't get me wrong, but there are still some habits that she's holding on to that just simply have to change. One of which being, we were having a conversation about, and I know we all struggle with this too, is accepting free food. Like, if you go to a restaurant and they're like, oh, we're going to throw in a cookie, you have to say, nah, that's cool. I didn't order that cookie. I don't need that cookie. But it's so difficult when they're but it's so difficult when they give it to you for free and it's delicious. You're like, well, why not? Exactly. It is so difficult to refuse free food, but that is just a habit that you have got to change if you want to have significant progress. And so I just want you to know, if you're not succeeding to the level that you want to be, or if you don't know, why it's not working, evaluate your habits and realize that you've got to change your life, and it will change your life for the better. So
one thing that I've done real quickly. If I cheat on something, like have a bite of a cookie or so, someone has something and I take a bite of it, and am I really not enjoying it, I'll throw it away instead of just like let me just finish. You gotta get this one. I didn't like it, so why just finish a cookie because it's a cookie?
Exactly. That's another excellent habit, is not treating your body like a garbage can. Mm-hmm. It's like, honestly, look, if I bite into that Costco cake and I love it and it's the best thing ever, I'm gonna eat that whole thing. Yeah. But if I bite into I got this brownie and I was really looking forward to it, but it's like, ooh, I don't like this. Right. Like, I'm not going to eat it because it's a chocolate brownie and I have it and I had the intention to eat it. Oh, you're right. Normally I would too.
Do that, but I don't.
I would too.
It. No,
I just get rid of it. Exactly. Yeah, and either that is your mental oh, I don't really need anything else, or like, no, let me go find something I actually like and eat that, So it's like, you're allowed to enjoy food and enjoy your food.
Get rid of it, because if you don't get rid of it, you'll probably end up going back and picking it up again.
Even though you don't like it, because it's there and it has a taste, you're going to eat it.
Yeah. Throw it in the garbage, crumble it up, throw it away so you can't
feed it to the birds.
Yes.
Always try to give forward.
I get rid of it. Gail says, when is the next Smash the Crate? I'm sad because the Smash the Crate that we shot is on my computer, which, nobody mentioned the fact that I was supposed to get my computer back today. It's been 2 weeks. I've not heard near a word from Best Buy.
Well,
so
we already filmed it.
We smashed July's crate and it was delicious. It was so good.
And EDT Keto did an unboxing today.
Yes, he posted his unboxing today. Yeah, my unboxing's been posted. I just can't, I don't have a cake.
It was smashed.
So when I get my computer back, if that footage is still on there, I will be posting it no matter when it is. But unfortunately, the next Smash the Crate is going to be in August. Oh, I'm carnivore in August.
Maybe me and Richard will.
That hurts depending on what's in that crate. We're gonna have to save that. But yeah, it'll have to be next month because I don't have it.
If I have to, I'll take one for the team.
See, team play.
Sign me up, Captain.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen,
put me in, coach.
No,
I'm ready to play.
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
Put me in, coach.
Y'all,
I'm ready to play.
Have a good night. We'll be talking to you tomorrow morning at 9:30 Eastern over on Watch Autumn, okay? Everyone have a great night. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
No, come on.